Thank you for being here. I come to sing a few old songs that I've written, and we got some people here stopped to listen to me, so we're going to just start in, and I hope you enjoy these here. First song is I Remember What the Old Man Had to Say. You know, I was at work years ago, and I thought I'd tell this story. I was at work, and it's something that happened in the 50s. I was, as a boy, I was walking around, and I seen this man plowing on the west side of the road. And I sat there and watched him, and I seen this old man coming down the street with a cane. He's about 85 years old. And so this is a story that has come from that. I hope you know. Today I saw this old man on a crutch down a dusty road. Then I saw this young man, he was plowing, wiping sweat beside the road. The old man said, "Son, could you leave me to where you're plowing so I can kneel down? Let me smell the fresh dirt once more. This is my last time around. Let me smell of the fragrance. Let me go back to when I was young, when I toiled and I labored. It was work, but it was fun." He said he helped the old man stand up and watched him slowly walk away. He said, "Yes, I still remember what that old man had to say." The young man said, "I wonder when I grow older, could I find a young man who would understand, that would take the time to help me, that would take me by the hand." He said the old man, he had good memories, and he was raised up the hard way. And he said, "Yes, I still remember what that old man had to say. Let me smell of the fragrance. Let me go back when I was young, when I toiled and I labored. It was work, but it was fun." He said he helped the old man stand up and watched him slowly walk away. He said, "Yes, I still remember what that old man had to say." I remember what the old man had to say. You know, as I was writing these things here, excuse me, that I was, it's really having stories. This was right here is, I was trying to think of my childhood. Now this is the way I do things here. I explain how I write these songs. And so as a boy, I remember playing along the creek banks like we used to do when you was a boy. And I got this song from there. I still remember that that's what these memories mean to me. And I'm going to try to sing to you just a second. All right. I want you to pay attention to the words. Walking barefooted by the creek bank, I was climbing an old oak tree, listening to the birds that they were singing, and watching as they came down to me. I was listening to the trickling of the water and watching as far as I could see, just wondering what Mama had for supper. Yeah, that's what these memories mean to me. Our clothes, they were worn and they were tattered, patches patches and holes you can plainly see. But love kept us together, and we were happy as could be. Some say to them it was hard times, but they could never ever make me see. Just paid us all to live close together. Yeah, that's what these memories mean to me. In the summer, in the backyard on a pallet, in a winter skating ice and nearly freeze. Mama jerking clothes and fussing over us. Yeah, that's what these memories mean to me. I was walking barefooted by the creek bank, climbing an old oak tree. I was listening to the birds as they were singing, yeah, and watching as they came down to me. I was listening to the trickling of the water, watching as far as I could see, just wondering what Mama had for supper. Yeah, that's what these memories mean to me. Yeah, that's what these memories mean to me. That's what these memories mean to me. I'll tell you what, have you ever done that? Played around in the creek banks, you know? Well, I have, and I'll tell you what, I had time doing this here. You probably have that.
Many times. Barefooted too.
Okay. Believe it or not, I come up to a song that Lord gave me there, and this is a bluegrass song of all things. Now, I'm not going to play like the bluegrass where they sing a little bit, pick a little bit and everything, but I'm going to sing it through. Jesus went back. And the Bible says that Jesus cast out the spirits of the man in the tombs. Have you ever read that? All right, here we go. Jesus went back. Jesus went back to the land of the dead. Man of the tomb, he shouted on that day. People were healed, he heard them testifying. Jesus smiled as he went on his way. Jesus cast out the spirits of the man of the dead. Told him to go home, tell the great things that he done. Jesus knew he'd soon be back to see him. Jesus knew that he would tell everyone. Well, Jesus went back to the land of the dead. Man of the tomb, he shouted on that day. People were healed, he heard them testifying. Jesus smiled as he went on his way. Jesus went back to the land of the dead. Many people came to see him on that day. Blind, the halt, the lame, the dumb, Jesus healed them everyone. They rejoiced as they went on their way. Well, Jesus went back to the land of the dead. Man of the tomb, he shouted on that day. People were healed, he heard them testifying. Jesus smiled as he went on his way. Jesus went back. Jesus went back. I'll tell you what, when I was doing these, kind of going through this stuff and everything, through the years, I was writing these songs. Some of them go way on back where they're different thoughts. I don't care if you have the best singer-songwriter in the world. They got to start from somewhere, and what they done, each song a long time ago used to be thoughts. And so different one of them, just like, I believe I told you, one of them, I'm not as good as the old boy come up to Elvis Presley's, his producer, come up to his writer, said, got a pop, shook it up, write a song about this. And he said, I'm all shook up. Well, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I've got one here that I'm going to do. It's one of these, what they they call tear jerkers. This actually happened. I was at home many years ago, and this little boy come by. And I said, son, it's getting dark. You need to go home. And he said, well, Daddy don't get off work. And Mama told Daddy, said, I'm tied down. I like to roam around. And so she divorced Daddy. That really did happen. I felt sorry for him. And so I come up with this song here. Please, Mr. Jesus, send my mama home. We'll try to do this, yeah. While walking home today, I passed by this school. When I saw this little boy, he was all alone. He was down on his knees as I heard him say, please, Mr. Jesus, send my mama home. So please, Mr. Jesus, would you send my mama home? She told my daddy, I'm tied down and I've got to roam. But you see, I'm just a little boy and I'm all alone. So please, Mr. Jesus, send my mama home. So I went on home that night. As I laid in my bed, I couldn't help from hearing what that little boy had said. And I wondered how many mamas they leave them alone. As Jesus could hear them, please send my mama home. So please, Mr. Jesus, would you send my mama home? She told my daddy, I'm tied down and I've got to roam. But you see, I'm just a little boy and I'm all alone. So please, Mr. Jesus, send my mama home. Send my mama home. But I tell you what, we're living in a time where sometimes that's happening. I've got a song here that that's my grandpa. Now we're getting back here, we're getting on down where bragging on your grandpa. The reason why I wrote this, I was years ago, I seen this elderly man, he bent down on his knee, and he's waiting for his grandson, really good old boy, and his little grandson run up, kicked him and cursed him and ran away. And I said, my, we would never have done that to our grandma and grandpa, would we? Never. So this really, it really hurt me, and so I come up with this. I have to get a little loud, so I'm going to get back on this here. And it's one of those unusual songs. I remember when I just a boy, I would play in the backyard with the neighborhood boys. That's when I saw my grandpa park his car. That's when we ran over to him, and as we knelt down we saw him grin. That's when all my friends heard me say, hey, that's my grandpa, he takes me fishing. That's my grandpa, you don't know what you're missing. Hey, that's my grandpa, I saw the tears fill his eyes. Hey, that's my grandpa, he fixed my kite. That's my grandpa, he makes things right. I'll see you later, grandpa, as we turned and walked away. But today I saw this old man as he knelt down on his knees. He was waiting for his grandson, and he seemed happy as could be. But then the boy ran up and kicked him, and then he cursed and ran away. As the tears filled my eyes, I heard myself say, hey, that's my grandpa. He takes me fishing, that's my grandpa. You don't know what you're missing, hey, that's my grandpa. I saw the tears fill his eyes. Hey, that's my grandpa. He fixed my kite, that's my grandpa. He makes things so bright. I'll see you later, grandpa. As we turned and walked away. That's my grandpa. I'll tell you what, I was there at the Stewart. Have y'all ever been to the Stewart Hotel?
Yes, I have.
Pardon me?
I've never
I
been.
It was built in 1900 and was named after Judge Stewart, which was the judge here in McAllister. Well, as I went there many years ago, they was having a reenactment at Civil War, and I was in the wars doing a book, and I was helping on Confederates, so some of my first work. And so I was looking around and everything, and some of the older people was there, and they was talking about this and that, and so I come up with, in the town of Stewart, they rebuilt the old hotel. Let's see what we can do with this here. Now these are story songs. Yes, in the town of Stewart, they rebuilt the old hotel, and people came from miles around. Oh, the memories they could tell. One man told of his grandpa. He said he carried to them the bell. Yes, in the town of Stewart, they rebuilt the old hotel. The pages of time turn back in memory. The way people live and the way things used to be. You can drink of the water that flows from the well. Yes, in the town of Stewart, they rebuilt the old hotel. An old man told of his father. He said he stayed here one night. He said the people was friendly, that they treated him all right. And he told just how that his father drew water from the well. Yes, in the town of Stewart, they rebuilt the old hotel. The pages of time turn back in memory. The way people live and the way things used to be. You can drink of the water that flows from the well. Yes, in the town of Stewart, they rebuilt the old hotel. They rebuilt the old hotel. Now these are just songs that you get from different things coming to you, you know, seeing different things. So I hope y'all's enjoying this.
I am.
Now you'd have to be around, I don't think he would remember, but this was 1995. Where were you when the Oklahoma City bombing? But y'all, you remember where you was? This was...
I was in elementary school, thank you.
You was what?
I remember it. I was in elementary school.
Okay, see there. It was April the 19th. Come on in and sit down. Now come on. It's April the 19th of 95. And I written a song called Oklahoma Will Remember. And did you know that the guy that run Channel 3, Jack Bogle, I know you've seen